my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video, we explored most of the Diamond District and talked to both of the men for Harrowmont and Balin. Today we're going to finish exploring Dusttown. I got like 2 feet into it and picked up a quest and got in a fight yesterday, so now we're going to finish exploring and seeing what other trouble we can get into. Alamar's Emporium. And then if I have time, I'll make my decision about who I'm going to support. Assembly Directive on Dwarven Propriety.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Well, what makes you think I'm looking for anything?
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dusttown. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it.
Oh yeah, it was
you
a
walked into
bald
a
guy.
sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
That was a little rude.
As you would.
How invigorating that was.
Right. Shady Corbett proving receipt. Losing betting receipt crumpled in anger. These are only printed in the proving grounds. A thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it to someone in the proving grounds. Like, I remember after he was accusing me that, oh yeah, you were bald and covered in tattoos. Idle dwarf.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yeah, I did.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
That's not actually how that works.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Okay.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
That was random. What is dead nugs? Huh. Beggar Nadzeda?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple.
Wow, what about a generous kick in the face if you ask again? That's horrible. Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself some food.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
Tell me about Dusttown.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dusttown.
What do you mean by brand? I mean, it's kind of obvious looking at her face.
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Well, how did you get crippled, I guess?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
What's Carta? I mean, it sounds like a gang, but please explain.
Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dusttown. Jarvia's got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want.
Okay, where's a body go to get drunk around here?
If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want.
Okay, well, I'll get going now.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Okay. Let's talk to...
Spare a bit for the needy? Please. It's not for me, it's for my child.
Zerlinda.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Well, here's 5 silvers. Buy her. I feel like I'm just giving away money today. Why not? We'll give away some more money.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What's wrong?
My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors cursed me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
I don't understand. What happened?
I fell in love. He seemed so exotic, you know, tough and smart, and never had to bow his head to anyone. He was casteless, and I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status. But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Wow, that's horrible, people. That's horrible.
I cannot abandon my baby.
No, you shouldn't.
The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Well, wow. Apparently you can convince her to leave her son. That's awful. And I don't know if you should go back to a family who was so awful to you to begin with. Could you take your son to the surface?
I thought about that. They say there's no caste up there. That humans don't care about lineage.
I mean...
I've never met a surfacer, though. I thought it might not be safe.
Well... I'm from the surface. Everybody's not equal on the surface. Don't lie to her, Edward.
And you've been kinder than any of my countrymen. Perhaps it's a sign. If it gives my son a chance to live, I will go. Thank you, stranger, for opening my eyes. Perhaps I'll see you next in the light of the sun.
Oh, I hope that wasn't a bad decision, but... Whoa, you told Zerlinda that no one cares about caste on the surface, which they don't. It's different. She has left Orzammar in the hopes that she may make a new life for herself and her baby in the surface world. I mean, I think that's the best bet. Because no matter what, it sounds like her kid would always be treated differently. Okay, the slums house. Let's go in there. I feel like I'm just going into people's homes without their permission. Feels a little wrong. All right, Zevron, you're up. Okay, that's nothing. Hopefully she survives. Though I guess it couldn't be any worse. Suspicious door. This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Okay, let's look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. That was random. Oh yeah, there was... Is that it? Idledorf. There was Alamar's Emporium. Hello, Alamar.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
This doesn't look like much of a shop.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
I have some spare equipment. What will you give me?
Why don't you take a look?
All right, nothing really exciting there. So I think
This
we're
should be
going to
easy
make
enough.
my way back up to the Diamond District, but there are requests that I could turn in along the way, I think. At least one. With the Chantry dude, Brother Burkle.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He agreed to let you hold prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
That's nice. With your help, Brother Burkle has started a chantry in Orzammar. That's nice, I guess. Alright, Dagna. What should I do about her? You know, I have to go to the Circle Tower anyway to do my illegal lyrium deal, so I may as well let them know about her wish to study there. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? She does seem a little annoying, but harmless. Let's see. I had some nugs. Let me turn those into the Nug Wrangler.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen,
Am I turning them in one at a time? I
but
am.
there's more out there. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
Oh, well, apparently I missed some. So, I think I'm going to go with Balin. Just no particular reason. Just go with Balin.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one...
Don't know why. I just am. It's really hard to make a...
Lord Harrowmont, said to
a
have kicked Castless in the street. Does he respect none beneath his station?
well, I doubt Balin does either. But...
This is the royal palace, then. What treasures could lie within?
oh yeah, we haven't been in here. Let's see if we can get in and loot the place. I have no real reason to pick one over the other because you haven't really been able to talk to them, so we'll find out if it's a good decision or not.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Let's get started.
Good day. What on earth?
This isn't the vault.
Warden said is healing.
What on earth? Where did you guys come from?
One more rush for my I hope someone was keeping score.
What's going on? Why, the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. I'm in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Sorry if there's a weird cut right there in the middle, but of course I got a phone call right in the middle of a fight. But apparently they were trying to rob the palace, I guess. And came in and tunneled their way in. It's odd.
Thanks again, Warden.
You're welcome. I didn't really have much of a choice either way. Because I'm sort of robbing the place though, too. No, it's the kitchen. Anything good to eat? No, there's some boots in here. It's kind of right. Glass phylactery. Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. Continue. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Oh, I wonder if this is like the circle one, where I touch it and it breaks. And then a revenant. Come on. Come over here. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sten.
Ooh, now is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
No.
I still remember my first battle.
Oh, look. Oh, he didn't dramatically die. A scrap of paper. Huh. What was that? That was Black Vials updated. That wasn't so bad. I have the Holy Smite spell, which is good against, I think, spellcasters? I don't know. I gotta try it against some mages to see how it really works.
Go on.
Oh, a love letter. I gotta get a bunch more of those for a quest. Is this the throne room? It is a throne room. This is the throne of Orzammar. But I want to look at it.
As you wish.
Caged in stone. Why are dwarves always living underground? Is it a thing? Like, I don't know.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
The prince values your support, Warden.
Like in movies and games I've played, dwarves always live underground. I don't understand, but, well, not always, but like, you know. Part of their civilization always seems to be underground. All right, let's go find Balin's man. I think he was, what, over here at the assembly? Yeah. All right, let's save. See how this ends up.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear.
Yeah, and I've decided.
If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Who are you again? What exactly do you want me to do again?
Harriman tried using the same plot of land to buy the votes of both Lady Dace and young Lord Helmy. I have the promissory notes to prove it, but neither of them would listen to anyone they knew favored Balin. As a neutral party, you could present the evidence and convince them Lord Harriman plans to cheat them.
Okay, so I'll find Lady Dace and Lord Helmy right now.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons.
Okay.
Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Okay, quest updated. Take the promissory note to Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Well, let's... Okay, that is... Nope, that's not active. Let's make that active. Okay. Let's see. Where's Lady Dace? She's over there.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his
It's totally like when I was in the
dedication
Fade and I was in Golem form. It's just so dang loud. It's hilarious.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Yes, I am Edward.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting Darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
Okay. Well, are you Lady Dace by chance?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
Well, I thought you should know that Harriman is trying to cheat you.
An interesting accusation. But to cheat me, wouldn't Harriman and I need to be in business?
Yes, he promised the same land to both you and Lord Helmy.
That's ridiculous. Harrowmont would never make so obvious a mistake. What evidence do you have?
Well, you might want to take a look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Well, where is he? I'll bring these to him.
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
And how am I going to know where to find your father?
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Yes, I'll leave right now. Well, I'm not going to leave right now, but I'll go find him. Because apparently that's what the game wants me to do.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Okay. You showed Lady Dace the papers, but the deal with Harrowmont was made by her father. Lady Dace does not have the authority to change her house's vote. Only her father may, but he has left on a Deep Roads expedition. You must find Lord Dace to change his mind. Okay. I mean, I expected with me being this close to the Deep Roads, I was going to have to...
Of the hour. Support Lord Balin
talking.
at your peril.
Who's this?
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
That's kind of sad. Your whole house went to the Deep Roads but you? It's kind of mean.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who's Ogren?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Bronca. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
Well, gelded him is a pretty obvious statement, Edward. Is that what you two were arguing about, Bronca?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Why does Ogren care so much about Bronca?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
That's so mean. Bronca was married to that drunk?
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith, and Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
Well, why did she go into the Deep Roads? I feel like I remember, but remind me.
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
And she's the one who became Paragon because of the smokeless coal. I remember this now. All right, well, I should get going. I don't...
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
Dude, your wife took your whole family, basically, and left you behind. That stinks. What was I talking about before Ogren came up? I think I was talking about how the game looked like we were going to go to the Deep Roads eventually. I mean, there's an entrance for it, so obviously we're going to go that way, but, you know. I don't know where the rest of my statement was going.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Oh. Well, let's go in here first. I'm so distracted by all these new things going on. Roger, Filgor. Well, let's save in case I do something I shouldn't.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
You, get out of here. This is private business.
Yeah, it looks more like extortion than private business.
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
No. Take a good look at me. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
I like discounts. What do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
Well, I mean, what did you expect them to do if you guys basically said they shouldn't even exist? They're going to become criminals. Yeah, they're children as well? You go that far?
Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about.
Some of this bigotry is really...
Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
It's really difficult to kind of get my head around.
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Okay, well, you didn't have much of anything there that was worthwhile. Gosh dang, hating a child just because it's born? That's rough. Where's Tapster's Tavern? I feel like I'm not making my way there. Oh, there it is. Nope. It's over there. Okay, well, let's go make our way to Tapster's Tavern and see if we can talk to the other Harrowmont, well, not Harrowmont, Balin person. Anybody new in here? I wonder if that Ogren guy's in here. Oh, there's Lord Helmy. He talked to you.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
Do you know anything about this Carta going around?
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course they turn to crime. What else can they do?
Exactly. I have news. Harriman is double-dealing you and Lady Jace.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Why vote for Harrimont if you didn't want the land anyway?
I actually thought he was the better candidate. You must think I'm pretty soddy naive, huh? They're all the same, well-dressed, blood-sucking cave ticks. I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrimont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Well, that's relatively painless. You showed the promissory note to Lord Helmy. He says he will speak to his mother about them. The Helmys will probably think twice about supporting Harrimont from now on. Well, I'm a little bit long, not too terribly much, if hopefully I can edit out some stuff. Tomorrow, I saw that Ogren was over here, so tomorrow I'm going to talk to Ogren, double check my quest log, maybe switch up my party, because I don't know how I'm feeling about Shale. And then maybe we'll head off to the Deep Roads. But thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Origins video.